Thinking about buying a home, but not sure what documents you'll need for pre-approval? This is one of the most common questions I get every single day. So today I'm going to break it down so you know exactly what to have ready. Getting pre-approved is the first step to home ownership. Having your documents in order not only saves you time throughout the whole process, but also shows the sellers and your agents that you're serious and ready to buy a home. This is Angelica with Key Mortgages, and welcome back to the Mortgage Cafe with Angelica, where we serve you a fresh sip of wisdom on everything mortgages and real estate. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit those notifications so every Wednesday and Saturdays you get notified of my new videos out there. For my W-2 and hourly employees, go ahead and gather your last 2 years of W-2s and your most recent pay stubs. If you're hourly or part-time, include those pay stubs from the prior year as well. It helps us track overtime and year-to-date income. Now remember, if you're part-time or you do PRN, we need 2 years of those. For my self-employed borrowers, you'll need your last 2 years of your personal tax returns. And if you own 25% or more of your business, we'll also need the last 2 years of your taxes. Even if you pay yourself with a W-2, those business returns are still required. Now, let's get into your assets, which is your money for down payment and your closing costs. So you'll need to show us proof of your funds, usually the last 2 bank statements from the account you'll actually be using. Now, if needed, you can also show retirement, savings accounts, any disability that you might have, even if you get child support. A little pro tip here. Don't send every single account, just the ones tied to your transaction, and I'll explain this at the end. If this has been helpful so far, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. It helps me reach more families and create even more content to guide you through the mortgage process. If you already own a home, you'll need your most recent mortgage statements, your property tax bills, and your homeowners insurance declarations page. If it's a rental, we're also going to need the lease agreement along with your tax return showing the rental income for that property. Sometimes we need what is called a letter of explanation. Now, this letter of explanation is needed if you switch jobs, if you have a gap of employment that you need to explain why, if you have made any large deposits. So the underwriter just needs to see the reason why this happened pretty much. So just keep that in mind. So here are some few pro tips. Only send what we ask for. So extra documents equals things for the underwriter to review. And sometimes it can complicate things. And trust me, it happens all the time. Once the underwriter sees a piece of document, they cannot unsee it and they have to track every single thing on that document. Keep one account clean. Use a savings account with minimal transactions for your down payment funds. It makes the process smoother. If you have any large deposit, always be ready to document where the money came from. And remember, it needs to be traceable. So we just need to trace where this money came from. Pre-approval is about providing your income assets and liabilities. The more organized you are, the smoother the process will be. And remember, you don't have to figure it out alone. That's what I'm here for. All my links will be on my description. If you find this video helpful, check out my next video. And remember, I'm Angelica with Key Mortgages, and this is the Mortgage Cafe with Angelica. When you're ready to get pre-approved, I'll guide you every step of the way. And if you're looking to buy in the Savannah area, the Low Country, Cooler, or South Florida, especially West Palm Beach and beyond, I'm your girl. I'd love to help you with your mortgage journey. See you in my next video.